And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Forest Village. Alrighty, we are doing pretty good. These guys are all nice and filled out. Finally getting some veggie pies. And yeah, we should have quite a lot of material in here. As you can see, it is not doing too bad. Are we short on meat pies? I don't think we are. Well, we got lots of meat pies. They're just taking their time to deliver them, I guess. Look at this. Wow, right. We've really cut down on the milk and eggs that we have in there. I think I might want a... let's do 2,500 of each. Just to have a few more in reserve. Okay, all of the eggs have been moved. Okay. So I can get rid of this one. This is just about done. I'm moving all the meat pies over to here, because this is kind of the pie central over here. So I just want to make sure everything is squared up. And yeah, I think I might want to start selling. I've been trading them for high quality tools rather than steel tools because I've got all the I got all the systems ready for them. And as you can see, we've got a little bit here. And unfortunately, we're going to have the first casualties of redevelopment. But we got lots and lots of space, so I'm not worried about that. Trying to get this set up. So I was looking at, let's slow her down. I was looking at basically, how are we going to produce the materials efficiently and get them out to the basic city at large, because I really want to try to fill this entire landmass up and just see how many people we can pack in here. Now, the big problem with that is if you have a centralized system for food, clothing, charcoal, you need to move that stuff out. So, like, if the charcoal that I'm making over here, I'm pulling it into over here. However, that distance is nice and short. That's easy to do. Now, if that distance was much, much longer, like if they had to go way over here to come all the way over here and deliver the charcoal, the odds are the dude on the donkey would die before he actually made it back. So you have to watch your distances. So I'm thinking of using kind of this central lake here as a sort of beacon for where all of our goods are going to be. And then I can move the goods kind of a daisy chain. So, from the center area, jumped a whole bunch of them out like one neighborhood. So let's say we try to explain this another way. Let's say this was our central processing, and we're going to scale this down. So there's a giant central processing area, and all of the pies and all that stuff are going into, a major barn in here. Well, we're going to move those into the neighborhood. So some distance away, there's going to be another neighborhood. We're going to move a majority, well, maybe 1,000 to the neighborhood. The next neighborhood over is going to daisy those and pull those over. And the next neighborhood over is going to hop that again. That way, we don't have a caravan going from way over here all the way down to here and then all the way back to over here. Because they would most likely die if they tried to do that. It's just too far for them to go. Okay, so we've got lots and lots of food. Let's now sell some stuff. Oh, do I want to sell it? I wonder what's more valuable, milk or eggs. I think they're both pretty much equal. You are going to be making pumpkins, and our expedition was lost. It actually, my first playthrough, my first time through this, it wasn't lost, and this time it is. I actually had to reload the game because I got that error that pops up every once in a while. I don't know what the game is doing or what I do to cause it, but there's an error that pops up when it tries to save. And you cannot save for any time thereafter. It's impossible. So you have to reload an old save and continue on. So we need to build another ship. Looks like it's going to use some flax, which is fine. We got lots of flax. Plus, we could always trade for some flax if we wanted to. As far as the forester goes, where did he go? There he is. Not sure how much we need this guy. I don't want to fill this up anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disable this guy. So we're going to take these guys away. We're going to dismantle that. Because we're going to get a ton of wood as we clear this out. And I really don't want anything going in there because we're going to have to dismantle this in order to build our neighborhood out. So getting back to the centralized system. So I'm going to have a huge pie production area over on one side. Well, basically maybe down below here. So centered on this is going to be a gigantic pie production. I mean, we're talking multiple orchards, massive amount of flour production, bakeries, just forever. I mean, it's going to be a huge, huge system to support the population. And then major caravans pulling those materials out as much as possible. So, and then I can use the lake itself for fish and make fish pies, because as we take over this entire island, we will run into problems with meat, because you will not have animals spawning in the middle of the city. So yeah, we're gonna probably run low on meat, so we're gonna rely on fish, and we're gonna make sure we can use the fish. These guys should all have pies. Yeah, we got a whole slew of pies up in here. And how are we? See meat pies. I haven't actually made... Ooh, I'm out of vegetables. Indeed, I am out of vegetables. Yeah, I haven't made any meat pies in forever. And we still have 5,000 of them. 1,000 of them are in here. So, yeah, we got lots. Look at that. Shipbuilding. These guys are taking their sweet, sweet time. Come on, build it. Build it, boys. Expert carpenters up in here. That is the other thing I mentioned an episode or two ago. How it'd be fun to have this game borrow from, you know, other games. Little quality of life features. And one of those would be the mastery. So you have farmers who, you know, are more or less masters after a while. Well, they would just become more and more efficient. I think that would be a nice, like a farmer who's absolutely new on the job, has never farmed before. You know, he might not yield as much. He might waste a little grain as he, you know, harvests, whereas somebody who's been doing it a few years knows the land, knows how to maximize his return. So yeah, I think that would be kind of fun to have in the game as well. All right, I got rid of a couple houses, which allows me to square this off. Oh, not dirt. Yeah, this is remnants of the old road that I took out. I took out the field that was right here, bumped the road up to be even, and then, yeah, squared it all off. Oh, and we have a thunderstorm. Of course we have a thunderstorm. Why wouldn't we? So, we have 98 teenagers. How are we doing as far as... Okay, students there. We got a bunch of students that are already basically ready to go. Tool reserves are low. I think not, sir. This is just going to keep going up and up and up. So let's trade eggs for some high quality tools. 16,000. 16,000. So our food is going to drop now by 16,000. Just like that. Bingo. That was a lot of eggs, by the way. All right, 2,500, 2,500. Good. Like to see that. A bunch of flour over here. Not too bad. We've got more oats and grass. We got some more. We are trying to plant as fast as possible here. Of course, these are not the best. Okay, we got a lot of people able to work. Let's maximize our flour production, because we should be really able to push out a lot of flour. These guys are all sleepy because we don't have any. We ran out of vegetables. We should get 1,800 here, which 3 give us 4. So yeah, I think we'll be good. Okay. I think we should pause it. And is this the front door? Yes. Indeed that is. So here, here, here. Should line up perfectly with the road. There we go. And then some roadage. Cut right in through here. And I'm going to take this, extend this out as the final place for that road. Lots of builders. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think each one of these is 4 builders, yeah. So as these get ready to go, I need to really watch closely and make sure that I upgrade these. Because we are going to get a huge burst of workers here soon. And I'm going to want ample amounts of space for them and their growing families. Oh, I'm hearing chickens dying. So far so good. These are all getting delivered. Okay. Close. 20, 23, 24. I think this is going to be the first to get done. Okay. And it's question mark because those workers jumped to this building. Now they're going to jump over to here. Yep, now they're here. And this will really drain a lot of the wood that I've built up. Oh no! Lenistolan! No! Our first person dying of old age. Lenistolan. Oh. He was a baker. He was a good baker. Poor guy. Okay. At least he died of old age, you know? If you're gonna go in a village like this, I think the best thing you could ask for is old age. All right, that was a lot of we're talking over 5,000 wood just for that. Now we're draining even more, and I've stopped delivering to it. So yeah, we should be good to go. All right, these are all doing well. Now I might want to pause some of these before they finish, like right before they finish. Because we have so many people. We're almost doubling our population just in the babies and stuff that have been born. So I am kind of wanting to not finish these houses just yet. Let's get them close. Oh, this one's got to be paused. That was closer than this one up here. 38. I'm going to pause it. Oh, almost. That one almost finished. Crazy how fast they can... When all of the workers are working, it's amazing how fast they can put these things up. And let's pause it now. All right. Now, just gotta keep an eye on those. A lot of times I just completely space it out. And I go back and the buildings are done and I'm like, oh, I meant to, you know, not do that. Because we are expanding rather fast. And it's gonna be tough moving out and expanding our village just because of, you know, distances involved. Be hard to build a road way out where we need it. Okay, 37, 38. Let's pause you. Well, I'm hearing chickens. $38. Let's pause you. Okay. Lots and lots of housing just sitting there. And we were able to clear most of this stuff out of here. And I think we got rid, yeah, we got rid of the forester out here. Couldn't think of the name. I was like, my head was hurting. Okay. I would like to take this building out here. So there's a lot of stuff that it has to empty. Luckily, we have one right over here, ready to go. Look at all the people jumping in. Yay. And they're just loading this one up. Max loading. Draining out. They took all the wood out already. There goes all the ore. It's weird that they do ore before stone, but I get it. Oh, what? Oh, Acewinters died. Oh. And a miner. How did a miner starve to death? How did that happen? Like, how did that happen? This the word. The city is not big enough for that to happen right now. Okay, this is being torn down. So now that this is being torn, I'm going to slow her down just by a notch. And we're going to gather all of the resources. So we're going to gather all of those. Gather all of those. And we'll see where that puts us. Okay, are we getting... Oh, we're getting veggies again. Good. So, veggie pies should be coming in strong once more. Okay. And now that we cleared all that and got this thing out of the way, now they should all deliver. And I do have a road going way up there, which should help funnel them in. Looks like some are going over here. All of the trees. Do I? Yeah, I have that one marked. Little yellow X. Okay. This is a problem. Okay, road removal service, please. You. There we go. And then we're going to just bring this out, match this up here, because this road is wrong. Just all of the roads are wrong. Just all of them. Okay. Like that. Nicely fits that road. All right. And then this little area up here, this is going to be kind of a special area because this is where all of our resources are going to come from for a little while. And there's a lot of them in here. Oh, wrong tab. So we've got clay. Look at the ore. I mean, look at that. And then stone. So lots and lots and lots of them. Let's, if we can look at our current mines. This is stone. No, that's ore. So ore. You can see it. It's actually depleting the ore right there. And if we go over here, so that's probably stone. So you can see that's depleting that. And then that, we haven't really depleted much of anything out of that clay. Haven't needed to. Okay. Now let's build some more road. So trying to get as much of this done as I can here. Come on, click and click. There we go. get a lot of that road done. Oh, this is going to be troublesome because it's going to run. Actually, how much of that is finished? We're going to cancel this much of it because I haven't squared that off. You can see that nice sharp angle right there. That transition stops about right here, and I want to make sure we keep going with that. Way over here, this is fine. And then this one, actually, I can extend this one. But let's do this one first. Come on, click. There we go. Like that. And then I want to remove, even though it hurts, I want to remove this guy. I don't think I have to remove this one. I'll probably be able to make that work. And I definitely need to remove the scarecrow. Whoa! How are my donkeys doing? Alright, donkeys are maxed. These guys are all happy. Another 9,000 fruit. Okay, so the ones over here, now that we got people just cruising on our roads, I need to put in like a bathhouse over here. Let's see, that's decoration. Just want to make sure, yeah, if we put it right in this little cranny and nook over here, it should be fine. So right, I'm going to do two. I'm going to do an extra space there. So there's a bathhouse. Then a healer. Actually, yeah, I can do a tavern first. Yeah, I'm going to do a tavern over here. Yes, this is why I love this space here, because it fits perfectly. I'm going to rotate that around. Let's get right in there. Tavern. Yay. And then finally the healer's shop. Yeah, I'm still encompassing all of that. And then another space for a walkway. And let's go back one, because that's kind of a big entrance. And then plop that right there. Fill in the sides with road. Like so. All right. 5 workers on that, 5 builders on that. Can't max that out any at all. What building is almost full? Oh yeah, probably fruit. Oh, we are late summer. I'm thinking the tavern will want some fruit. I think it's fruit. So if he can't actually go get some fruit, Like, if that's too far for him to walk, we are going to need to deal with that. We also need to deal with the herbalist's hut. And distributing herbs. I need to put some herbs up in here. Because he's going to, you know, if people do get sick, and if you watch my last series, they definitely get sick. We're going to want some close by herbs. A nice stockpile of those things. I don't think I can upgrade the tavern, but I'm going to see when once it builds. Come on, one more little bit. You can do it. No, don't go on break. Keep growing it. There you go. All right, we're gonna do alcohol. I don't want oats. Oh, I guess I have to have oats. I honestly thought it was fruit. So we need oats, unfortunately. Which means lots and lots and lots of oats. How do I want to handle that? I'm going to pause it for now. And we're going to put another well out over here. And we're going to build a pyre here. And maybe over here. A couple of them. 3 of them. For no reason. Just in case. You know. Never know with a healer. And let's see. You know, one thing I don't have a lot of over here are these towers. So I think maybe another one of these is in order. Just in case. Is this done yet? Good Lord. That is a beast of a project. All right. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.